Hi, my name is Sabrina Piscopo, and my persuasive speech is about fast fashion. Imagine standing in a mall holding a $6 top that will fall apart within 2 washes, while knowing it was produced by someone working 14-hour shifts for barely any pay. For most of us, this is not a hypothetical. This is the reality behind many of our clothes. Each time we shop fast fashion, we quietly support that system. Now, as someone who has struggled with the temptation of cheap clothing, I am no stranger to a Shein cart in times of need. I really wanted to understand the real cost of fast fashion and whether better alternatives exist. And from this research, I discovered that fast fashion is much more destructive than most shoppers, including me, realize. But we have an alternative, and that's thrifting, and that provides an accessible way to reduce that harm. So today, I will explain the environmental damage caused by fast fashion, the human labor abuses behind it, and why shifting to thrift shopping is a realistic and meaningful solution. So first, fast fashion is severely damaging the environment. According to the United Nations Environment Program, the fashion industry produces 10% of global carbon emissions, which is more than all international flights and maritime shipping combined. Fast fashion encourages rapid production of low-quality clothing, which leads to massive textile waste. The Environmental Protection Agency reports that more than 11 million tons of textile waste ends up in United States landfills each year. Yes, you heard that right. Because fast fashion items are made cheaply, they are thrown away much faster than traditionally made clothing, adding to the unnecessary waste, as well as synthetic fabrics, which are releasing microplastic fibers that pollute oceans all around the world. So a study in the journal Nature found that 35% of microplastics in oceans come from synthetic clothing fibers released during laundry. Second, fast fashion depends on unsafe and exploitative labor conditions. Almost my biggest reason as to why I want to stop fast fashion, because this is really disheartening. So the 2013 Rana Plaza factory collapse in Bangladesh killed 1,134 garment workers and revealed the dangerous environment many fast fashion suppliers use. Human Rights Watch reports that unsafe factories remain common because brands demand extremely low prices and fast production. Workers, many of them who are young women, are paid extremely low wages. The Clean Clothes campaign states that garment workers in Bangladesh earn as little as $95 per month, which is far below the living wage. And fast fashion production also requires forced overtime in many factories. A report by Oxfam found that workers often perform 12 to 14-hour shifts, sometimes 7 days a week. Third, thrifting offers an effective and accessible solution to fast fashion impact. Thrifting reduces waste by extending the life of each piece of clothing. The nonprofit organization WRAP founded that increasing the lifespan of a garment by 9 months reduces its carbon footprint by 20 to 30%, which is amazing and really helps out the environment. Thrifting is also affordable for college students and low-income shoppers. I know that that's really helped me to express my style when I don't have much money. Like thrift store, resale apps such as Depop and Poshmark, and campus swap events that all make secondhand shopping easy and inexpensive, and it reduces the harmful production practices. So when consumers shift their spending ways from fast fashion brands, companies feel pressures to change their sourcing and labor practices because we're not giving them money anymore. So thrifting supports creativity, individuality, and a better environment and system. So unlike mall shopping, thrifting encourages people to find unique pieces rather than following constantly changing trends. So, in conclusion, fast fashion harms the environment, exploits vulnerable workers, and encourages a wasteful cycle that affects everyone. We have a solution. that is accessible, affordable, and immensely impactful. Choosing thrift stores and secondhand options over fast fashion brands allow us to reduce that harm. By rethinking our closets, we can protect the environment, support ethical labor, and build a healthier and more sustainable fashion culture, one thrifted outfit at a time. So I can't wait for all of us to save the environment, have a little bit more money in our bank, and look fashionable while doing it. So please go thrifting and less Shein, please.